Welcome to Dantics, the only game show that has a host with a hawk. My name is Dan, and in this episode, I'm going to be testing your Pixar trivia knowledge. Don't worry, it'll be multiple choice for all you guessers out there. And hey, if you like trivia, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Now let's go to infinity and beyond and test your trivia knowledge.
Question number 1. What was the first ever Pixar film to be made? Is it A, A Bug's Life, B, Finding Nemo, C, Toy Story, or D, Cars? The answer is C, Toy Story. Made in 1995, 16-year-old me was so impressed with the graphics. Now, it looks like it was made on an Etch-a-Sketch. Question number 2. The movie Brave is set in which country? Is it A, Ireland, B, Scotland, C, Iceland, or D, Sweden? The answer is B, Scotland. The early concept art for the film showed scenes taking place in the snow, but as the story evolved, the artist chose the greener side of Scotland instead. Question number 3. What is the name of the talking dog in the movie Up? Is it A, Rolf, B, Dog, C, Rover, or D, Doug? The answer is D, Doug. Doug is a golden retriever that speaks English using a special collar that translates his thoughts into speech. I need one of those for my pets. Question number 4. In which year was the movie Finding Nemo released? Is it A, 2001, B, 2002, C, 2003, or D, 2004? Wow, there's no room for error in this one. The answer is C, 2003. Pixar's creative office said it only took one word to greenlight this movie, saying you had us at the word fish. Question number 5. The villains in A Bug's Life were all species of which insect? Is it A, wasps, B, grasshoppers, C, praying mantises, or D, cockroaches? The answer is B, grasshoppers. Beating DreamWorks' ants to the box office and grossing twice as much, winning the Battle of the Bug Movies. Question number 6. In what city is the movie Ratatouille set in? Is it A, Venice, B, Rome, C, London, or D, Paris? The answer is D, Paris. The filmmakers created over 270 pieces of food using the computer. Every food item was prepared and styled in a real kitchen, then photographed for reference, and then eaten. Question number 7. Which holiday does the movie Coco revolve around? Is it A, Day of the Dead, B, Mother's Day, C, Christmas, or D, Halloween? The answer is A, Day of the Dead. The movie has such attention to detail. When you see anyone playing the guitar in the movie, they're actually playing the correct chords. Question number 8. What is the nickname Sully gives to the little girl in Monsters, Inc.? Is it A, Sweetie, B, Boo, C, Leslie, or D, Katie? The answer is B, Boo. In the movie, Mike tells Sully that you're not supposed to name it. Once you name it, you start getting attached to it. Soon after, they all became good friends. Question number 9. What is the name of the robot from outer space that Wally falls in love with? Is it A, Eve, B, Mary, C, Jenny, or D, Hannah? The answer is A, Eve. The voice of Wally is legendary sound designer Brett Burt. Burt is best known for his work on Star Wars. You can go ahead and thank him for that R2-D2 voice. Boop, 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 boop. Question number 10. Who provides the voice of Lightning McQueen? Is it A, Cheech Marin, B, Keanu Reeves, C, Larry the Cable Guy, or D, Owen Wilson? The answer is D, Owen Wilson. Lending his unique voice, bringing Lightning McQueen to life, and the catchphrase that I use all the time, ka-chow. Question number 11. In the movie The Incredibles, what is Mr. Incredible's real name? Is it A, Dirk Diggler, B, Tony Reidinger, C, Bernie Krop, or D. Robert Parr? The answer is D. Robert Parr. The Incredibles was Pixar's first movie with human main characters, which are the hardest to animate. Maybe that's why there was a 14-year gap before Incredibles 2 came out. Question number 12. In the Toy Story movies, what does Mr. Potato Head call Mrs. Potato Head when he's being romantic? Ooh. Is it A, Love Tater, B, Sweet Potato, C, Love Spud, or D, Sweet Pea? The answer is B, Sweet Potato. I'm sure Mrs. Potato Head loves that Mr. Potato Head has a big bucket of parts. Question number 13. In the movie Inside Out, what is the name of Riley's childhood imaginary friend? Is it A, Ding Dong, B, Bing Bong, C, Fred, or D, Sully? The answer is B, Bing Bong. Bing Bong was Riley's imaginary friend created during her early childhood and looked a lot like a bad version of a Wuzzle. Question number 14. What is the name of Lightfoot's family's pet dragon in the movie Onward? Is it A, Greclin, B, Barley, C, Gorgamon, or D, Blazy? The answer is D, Blazy. This cute hyper-pet dragon was inspired by the film's director's dog named Carol. Question number 15. What has appeared in every Pixar movie except one? Is it A, Nemo, B, the Pizza Planet truck, C, Woody's cowboy hat, or D, Luxo Jr.? The answer is B, the Pizza Planet truck. The pizza truck first appeared in Toy Story and has since appeared in every Pixar movie except for The Incredibles. Sounds like they ruined a good streak with that one. Question number 16. In what Pixar movie was Sleepy Beauty's castle hit with a wrecking ball? Is it A, Cars, B, Monsters Inc., C, Toy Story 2, or D, Inside Out? The answer is D, Inside Out. In the movie, the castle was in an imaginary land, and when it was hit, it exploded into glitter. I think more things should explode into glitter. Right, Jess? Question number 17. Which Pixar movie introduced the character Stinky Pete? Is it A, Toy Story, B, Toy Story 2, C, Toy Story 3, or D, Toy Story 4? The answer is B, Toy Story 2. The main villain in the movie, Stinky Pete, was never bought by children and just sat on the shelves, causing him to be bitter, selfish, and angry. Question number 18. What is the name of Nemo's dad in the movie Finding Nemo? Is it A, Mr. Nemo, B, Bruce, C, Sheldon, or D, Marlin? The answer is D, Marlin. Nemo's mother is eaten by a barracuda, leaving his father to raise him. And we saw how well that turned out. Father of the Year material right there. Question number 19. In the movie Toy Story 3, what was the name of the daycare where Andy's toys ended up? Is it A, Sunnyside Daycare, B, Sunny Day Daycare, C, Sunny Shine Daycare, or D, Shady Daycare? The answer is A, Sunnyside Daycare. Sunnyside Daycare sounds like a fun place for Andy's toys, but they're subjected to being abused, kicked, and beaten up by toddlers. Oh no! Question number 20. Why is Sully expelled from Monsters University? Is it A, fighting, B, breaking into the lab, C, bad grades, or D, cheating? The answer is D, cheating. Ah, what a monster!
That'll do it for this episode of Dantix. How'd you do? Let me know in the comments below how many you got right. And hey, if you like trivia, we do a live trivia show every week where you call in, battle other contestants to win your name in the Hall of Champions. It's a lot of fun, and you'll never know what we're gonna do next. So hit that subscribe button and that bell icon so you never miss any future episodes. I'm Dan, and we'll see you next time right here on Dantix. You've made it to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more trivia videos, just click the link above. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos. Thank you so much for the support.